Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Akim. It's your brother Rotters Allah from GMS London Camp. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, blessings to the hopeful, since the elect. Quick one, man. This is a new breaking news. His brother's been doing response videos on the topic of the conscription of men, and now women are going to be getting drafted, over there in the US, in the military, for, the World War III shenanigans that's going to take place very soon, man. And they're going to be drafted over there to the Valley of Jehoshaphat, which is Yahweh Shaphat in the Hebrew, the place of the Most High's judgment, man, for basically termination, man, deletion. Because once they get sent over there, once you get drafted over and sent over there to fight for these main countries being America, the Great Britain, and so on and so forth, because conscription is going to be like a worldwide thing, especially with the NATO countries, to fight against Russia over there in the Middle East and Israel, and for Israel. Those people ain't coming back, man. But what the scripture says in 2 Corinthians 16, that the body's going to pile up and stink like the dunghill, So and men are going to die in the war, and also women, because you women was crying for civil rights and so on and so forth, and you wanted all this equality. Now you got it, so now you can go and fight in the man's war and die over there like you're a man as well. You're going to see if G.I. Jane really exists, pun intended, man, because that shit is a myth. That's a mythos, man. That's a fable, man. That women are warriors and all this female warrior bullshit, Xena the warrior princess type spirit. That shit is a myth, man. That doesn't exist, because women weren't built for war. Women are the weaker vessel, man. They're supposed to be there, as it says from Genesis 3:16, to serve their husbands, man, and he shall rule over thee. And that, because you made that Faustian bargain with the devil, going back to the garden with the serpent, you wanted equality, you wanted to be a goddess, and now you got it. Now here's your opportunity to show how much strength you really got. And you're gonna come to find out that you women are destitute of strength, man, and you really need a man to protect you. That's what you women are gonna really find out, that all along you was being hoodwinked by the devil to believe that you was equal to a man, or even or could be independent from a man, when all along you were supposed to be under a man, because you are natural born followers, and the man is a natural born leader. And that's the way the Lord set it up from the beginning. That's the heavenly order. The man is over the woman, pursuant to 1 Corinthians 11th chapter, from around the 3rd verse on down. So this is what's going to come. The women are going to come to find out that harsh reality, man, in these last days, man. That just because you got a pair of titties and a vagina, doesn't mean that you're equal to a man, or that you're going to be basically slakia, always going to be protected as well. That you're always going to get remorse and all of that just because you got a pair of titties and a vagina. Now you're going to have to say, stay in that energy that you've been pushing for the past how many years. You got to stay in that, keep that energy, basically. And we're going to see how really strong you women really are. And as I said, you're going to come to find out that's all a myth, man. That's all a myth. So now women are starting to cry and starting to moan. Now all the women are going to want to become housewives and all of that nature. Isaiah 4:1 is definitely going to come into play very soon, because these women are going to realize, they ain't built for no damn war. They don't want to be conscripted, man. That's why, as it says in the headlines, firestorm erupts over requiring women to sign up for military draft. These women are not about that life, man. And they know it really deep down inside. They know they're not equal to a man. And they're not about that life. They don't want to go to no damn war, because they're natural nurturers, man. They're supposed to be in the house looking after the damn kids, man. That's what they're supposed to be doing, housekeeping. So, you wanted equality, now you got it, man. We're going to see. So, anyway, what first precept I got here is Isaiah 32:9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. And that's exactly what it is, because you women have been, been in comfort for too long, man. Babylon the Great has been a haymaker for you women out here to just do and live lasciviously and gather abroad and, be harlots and in the city and so on and so forth, and be held unaccountable for your wicked actions, man. That's what Babylon the Great's been for you women. It's been a safe haven for you, man. It says, rise up, you women that are at ease, hear my voice, you careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless woman, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Yeah, so many days and years shall you be troubled, man. We're coming into time of Jacob's trouble. And a lot of women are going to be, getting deleted in the time of Jacob's trouble, pursuant to Ezekiel 9:4. The Lord said, kill them. I want to get anyway after this, so I'll read this real quick. Verse 11 says, tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Yeah, so it's time for you women to be humbled, man. All that proud, independent talk, running your mouth and all of that, being haughty, all them days are coming to naught, man. Those days are over. Now we're going to see you have to back that talk. And as I said, you're going to come to find out that you women are not about that life. You're not about no damn war, because you wasn't built for war. Literally, you was built to serve a man. Weaker vessel. And a lot of you women are starting to remember that now. It's because of this conscription, man. Because no woman in her right mind wants to go over there to the Middle East to get blown up and die in a war. Because you ain't coming back to the homeland, man. You're gonna die over there. You're gonna be part of the soil, made part of the soil, the dunghill, basically. Dead corpses that's gonna be over there in the Middle East, that the elites are gonna have to bury once the smoke is all cleared. When we get their asses in slavery, that's gonna be the first job of the wicked elite when they're in slavery, is to bury those dead bodies that's over there in the Middle East, man. So they're gonna be burying a lot of dead women over there as well as men. It says, verse 12, it says, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant field, and for the fruitful vine. Yeah. So all hell's about to break loose, and a lot of you women are going to be affected, man. A lot of women are going to be affected. Let me get Ezekiel real quick. Or should I get Isaiah 4? I'll get Ezekiel first, and then Isaiah. It's Ezekiel 9:4. It says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city and through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sighing and cry, and for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And that's what the true men of the Lord are doing, right, man? The men of the hopeful elect, seeing all these abominable works of the world. Seeing how the East was trying to put women over men and all of this, that and the other. This is pursuant to Isaiah, the 3rd chapter, and Jeremiah as well. A new thing that a woman shall compass a man. Those are part of the abominations, man, because it's disorderly. There's no order in that. Because the heavenly order is a man's over a woman. Under Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So that's part of the abominations. So let's see the repercussions of that. Verse 5, it says, and to the others, he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city, and smite. The word smite in Old English means to kill. It says, let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity, but slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children. So a lot of maids, a lot of young women are going to be slain. And little children, man, children are going to be getting, obliterated and getting hit up by those nuclear missiles, man, which do hurt. It says, and women, so there's the women's are emphasized twice in there. So there's going to be a lot of dead bodies piling up over there in the Middle East and worldwide, man. A lot of women are going to be getting jacked the fuck up in these last days, man, because they're careless, man. They're too haughty and they're proud, which haughty is the same thing. It says, but come not near the men upon whom is the mark. And there's going to be women that's going to receive the mark of exemption as well, spiritual, exemption, spiritual mark. Which the Hebrew word is dawa, means exemption from judgment. There's women that's going to be exempt too, but not a lot of them, because this is mainly for the men. It says, and begin at my sanctuary. It says, then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. Because this is all about the Lord's elect, man, which are predominantly, it's all about the men, because the most high sanctuary begins with the men, as the scriptures say. So that's who the Lord's really concerned with, man, not really you women. You women are not the prize, like Apostle Elder Tahar was saying in one of his latest videos, man. You women are going to come to find out you're not the prize. Men are the prize, man. you know. And men are going to become more scarce in these last days too, because they're going to die in the war, as it says in the scriptures, man. So you women are going to have to, buckle up and get right, or get drafted, man. And that's going to be your reality very soon. It's Isaiah 3:12, because you wanted equality, right? Isaiah 3:12, as for my people, children are their oppressors, which you are the children, Esau, Edom, these so-called white people, the devil that the Bible speaks of. They're ruling over us, man. Children are our oppressors, you know. They that are younger than I have us in derision. It says, and women rule over them. Yeah, because you women wanted equality, so-called civil rights, and all this, BS, man. And now you got it. So now you're going to be drafted to fight over there in the Middle East like you're a man, because you wanted equality. You can't complain. Can't have it both ways, man. Double standards and all that. It says, oh, you want to be equal to a man, so you're going to be treated like a man. It says, oh, my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err. It says, and destroy the paths, and destroy the way of thy paths. Yeah. So this is what's happening right now, man. So you women are going to get a taste of your own medicine, man, for your wicked deeds, man. Trying to come up against the Israelite man. Especially you black women, you black heifers. You're gonna get a taste of your own medicine, man, and you're gonna come to find out that you do need a man to help you, man. You do need a man to protect you, because you can't do it by yourself. That's what you're gonna come to find out. Micah 7:10, it says, then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. So now you women are going to be confronted with reality, man, because in this society, you're not held accountable for your wicked actions, man. You're held unaccountable, and you go around seriously doing what you want to do. A lot of you are adulteresses, man. You wipe off your mouth and say you've done nothing wrong, and you always put the blame on the man for all your wicked actions, man, and your wicked ass behavior. Your intolerant behavior, man. Your bad attitude, so to speak. You want to blame the men for everything. So now you're gonna see what reality check's gonna come to you, heifers out here, and you're gonna find out what life is really all about, and who's your true enemy, man. And you're gonna come to find out it's not really the Israelite man, it's the so-called white man that you made a Faustian bargain with, man, going back to the garden with the serpent and Eve. Because that's who you really put all your trust in, man. Your sugar daddy E, the Edomites, man. So you're gonna come to find out your sugar daddy E is the ultimate traitor, and he's the devil. He is truly the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Because now he's gonna send your ass over there to the Middle East to die. For sacrifice, basically. For his new world order, man. So what goes around comes around, man. You women wanted equality, now you got it, man. So you have to deal with the conscriptions for the most part. And a lot of you women, like it says in Isaiah 4:1, I'll just end on that. This is the reason, one of the reasons why you women are gonna come begging for a man to protect you in these last days. It says a remnant prepared. So a remnant is gonna be prepared, man. It's being prepared, and only a remnant's gonna be delivered in these last days. Isaiah 4:1 says, and in that day 7 women, which is a complete number of women, 7 means completion, shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Yeah, so these women are going to become, humbled in these last days, man. All that independent and G.I. Jane type spirit and talk is going to go out the damn window, man. Especially now these women are hearing that they're going to be drafted over there to World War III, to the war zone. These women are going to come humble real quick. And it's even going to get worse when all hell breaks loose in the shores of America, man. Jacob's trouble and all that, and the economy crashes and so on and so forth, and famine, more pestilence spreads throughout the states and worldwide, lockdown scenarios and all that, and people are dropping dead by the masses all over again. But more violently, more violent deaths, more lawlessness and more mercilessness. Now, it's gonna get lawless out here. Civilized gonna get uncivilized real quick, as I always say. So that's when these women are gonna be looking for certain men, and in particular, they're gonna be looking for the men of the Lord, because the men's gonna be more precious than fine gold, man. Not these women. They're gonna come to find out that the men is the prize. not the woman, man. Isaiah 13 and verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man that is the golden wedge of Ophir. And that's talking about a particular man. That's not talking about every man on the earth. That's talking about the Israelite man, and mainly the men of the Lord, man, the hopeful elect. That's who that's talking about. Because knowledge and wisdom is going to be the stability of our times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is going to be his treasure. So those particular men are going to remain sober-minded in these last days. And that's the same men of vocab Holman, Heyman Malone, not that idiot. That's the same man that you was arguing about in Isaiah 65 and 13, that the Lord said my servants are going to eat. But the other people outside of that, the 2/3 are going to be starving. That's those men that he's talking about, the men that's more precious than fine gold. The Israelite man, the man of the Lord. They're the ones that's going to be protected and have the hedge of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai over them in these last days, man, while everyone else is starving to death, either through the famine or getting torn up by the sword, which the modern day sword is the gun. It tells you that in 2 Ezra 16, man, them that escape the famine, the sword shall destroy. So those are the ones that's going to be suffering. Those are the ones that's going to be catching hell, in these last days, in the time of Jacob's trouble, while the men of the Lord are going to be protected. The servants of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai are going to be protected, man. Even though we're under the curses right now, you moron, because you don't have no understanding, because you're the wicked, Anyway, that's another topic for another time. But that's who's more precious than fine gold. Those elect men. That's who that's talking about. Those servants that's going to be eating and drinking in these last days are the elect, And these women are going to notice that, and they're going to draw near to that, man, because these women notice. They're social creatures. They notice things. They're social creatures, man. So they're going to pick up on the fact that certain men are being protected by a higher power than others. Something strange is going on, and you need to basically, they're going to be, it's like a magnet. They're going to draw near to those men, and we're going to have to say so on whether we want to take those women in or discard of those hoes. If we do so and please, man, as we do so and please, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, because the tables are going to turn, man. We ain't going to have to take these heifers out on no damn dates. We're going to have to, splurge on these hoes and all this madness. None of that bullshit no more, man. These women are going to come begging. They're going to be on their knees, literally, man, pleading, begging for men to save them, man, to take them in, especially the men of the Lord, man. So that's what's coming down the pike. So you women, get ready, man. G.I. Jane, wherever you at, get ready, man, because that conscription's coming. You women are gonna find out, what this life's really all about, man. And it's not about serving you women. Anyway, with that, give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash, and shalom to the hopeful and sincere elect.